Well, hello there, everybody. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day so far. We are doing a DIY video. You know, I've done our 5 minute or less DIY videos there for a little while that everybody seemed to enjoy. Well, this one's going to be a little bit longer than 5 minutes. What I'm doing is a little redo for one of our furniture pieces at home in our living room. So this is one of our bookcases, and I use it more for display than I do for books, although the bottom shelf does have books on it on occasion. So I was thinking just got done redoing our dining room, and we redid the floors in there. I repainted and just kind of changed the scheme up a little bit. The colors were basically what we had before, but just tweaked it a little bit. And that's the great thing about paint. It just makes such a big difference when you can change just a little thing. But anyway, out in our living room, I am not repainting this room. This is a huge room, and I do not want to paint it again. And besides, it's a nice neutral color. I love the cream and white together. It's just a beautiful blank palette for all of your accessories to pop. You can definitely bring in color to your rooms just by adding accessories that are bright, or maybe you're into like the jewel tones for fall. Just you can change it up so quickly just by accessories. Well, anyway, back to the bookshelf. I was thinking, I thought, you know what? I just want to do something different with these. I love the white. I don't want to change that. But I thought, you know what? I have an idea. So what I decided to do is I'm going to put paper on the back of the bookcase. You're like, what kind of paper are you going? I'm not using scrap paper. What I'm doing is, this is a super quick, easy, awesome tip to use for this because it's so easy to change out. What I'm doing, I'm not using wallpaper. Some people use wallpaper, and that's great. That's fine. I change things up sometimes, so I don't want to be committed to a specific pattern wallpaper. So I'm thinking, what can I do? And first of all, another thing is, I know they have the self-glued or the glue wallpaper now where you just wet it and it's instantly glue. Anyway, I just didn't want to do that. I'm like, I want to be able to remove it easily. So I was thinking, you know what? Contact paper. They have come along so far in the designs of contact paper. I mean, they look like wallpaper half the time, and they're just gorgeous. They have all kinds of different ones. Here, okay, are you ready? Here's the one that we chose. Now, I had about 4 that I was choosing, and I was like, not sure which one I want. Do I want to go super bold, or do I want to do a more neutral so that my accessories again can be the coloring, and then it would go with every season, because I was really torn between 2. The one that we ended up going with, and then the other one was beautiful green sea foam. I mean, it was just gorgeous pattern. I really loved it. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know what, during Christmas, it would have been gorgeous during the spring and summertime, but during fall and Christmas, it would have just clashed with some of the things that I use to decorate. So I was like, you know what, I can do something else with that. So I'm going to do something that's more of a neutral, air quote neutral. So the one that we chose is, ta-da! That does not look like contact paper, does it? It looks like wallpaper. I love this. Contact paper is so super easy, cheesy, easy to do. I'm not kidding. Okay, first of all, they have the lines on the back where you can just cut straight across. You don't have to worry about going all wonky, which sometimes when I cut, it tends to go down. So it's great that it already has the lines on it. It has measurements on it. It has the inches if you want to measure this. Now I'm more of let's just hold it up, make a crease, and cut it. So here we go. This is what I'm going to do. So not all of the shelves remove. This one right here is stationary. That doesn't move. So I do have these. So kind of this cabinet here has two sections. So it's going to have the top section and it's going to have the bottom section. So I'm going to remove the two shelves that are on the top. And then let me get back. This down here is the only one shelf that is removable on the bottom section. So what I'm going to do is super easy. You're just going to hold up the paper. This is my version of it. Now, if you want to be all technical, you certainly can. I'm not. Now, on some things I am, but this I'm not. So what I do is I'm just going to hold this up. Actually, I'm going to flip it like this because it already has a straight edge, which is perfect. So you just hold it up, put it like this, and then just put your hand all the way down, and then I've creased it, and I'm going to show you where I creased it. So right here is the crease. See? So that's actually basically almost on the line itself. So I'm just going to cut across that. So hold on 1 second. We'll be right back. Alrighty, I got it all cut and it's ready to go. So this is what I'm talking about. How easy is this? You literally just take the backing off of it. It is layered, so it's going to have this paper stuff. Hold on. I talk about how easy it is, and now I'm struggling to get it open. Oh my goodness. Now, if I wasn't on camera, it would have done it just super fast. Okay, so see, all I'm doing is I'm going to tear this down like this. Pull it, not tear it. You're just pulling it down. And the great thing about contact paper is if I don't like the way it's hanging, I can totally pull it off, push it back on, and you'll never know. It's just going to stick right there and not have any issues with re-sticking. What if I drop it? Oh no! And it sticks together like that. Not a problem. You just pull it apart and it's that easy. So I'm going to keep pulling this off, and I'll be right back. Look, guys. I've got the first section done. You're like, Crystal, that doesn't look done. And you're right. The contact paper doesn't go all the way across. Not a big deal. So all you have to do is, yet again, I'm going to hold it up to this section over here. I'm going to crease it twice on this one because I need to crease the corner because this piece is actually longer. So I'm going to crease the corner, crease the bottom, and then I'll cut them, peel the paper off, hang it. Now you're like, oh, look at, there's a pattern. You got to match it up and be matchy-matchy. Well, typically I would say yes, but this pattern is kind of busy enough that it's okay. You would have to really sit and stare at this to see that there's a difference in the pattern. Trust me, it'll work out just fine. So we'll be right back and you'll see the top section finished in just about 2 seconds. Look, guys, it's done. The top section is finished and I think it turned out great. And I will admit, it's not perfectly lined up, but you can't tell unless you're like super duper close to it, and no one should be that close to my shelf. So now, next thing I'm gonna do is take my boards that were my shelf boards. I'm gonna take them like this, and then I'm gonna, now see, when I had painted this a long time ago, I didn't paint 3 of the sides, just the front one. So I'm going to stick it in here like this. Get it in there. There's that one. Get it the correct side. Hold on one second. Get this in here. Much easier on the second one. What do you think? I love it. Now, one tip too is if you didn't want to do the bottom, let's just say you wanted to keep it where just the top section was like that. You can totally do that. I think it would look really neat like that. For me, I'm going to do the whole thing. So hold on one second. We'll be right back with the finished product of both top and bottom completed. Real quick before I forget, I wanted to show you that the one that I'm using is actually the Contact brand. That's the name brand Contact paper brand. Now they have all kinds of different designs and they come in these rows. And just to let you know, I've actually have 2 of these shelves. This is our big armoire here, and there are 2 shelves flanking either side of the armoire. So with that being said, I wasn't positive that 2 would completely cover the whole unit. So I ordered 3 just to be safe. And I am so glad I did, because it was just right there. I could have almost had it done, but I definitely needed this 3rd row. So always order extra. You can always send it back, get a refund. But if you don't order it enough, it will inevitably, they'll be out of it. They'll discontinue it. So order extra. It's like that old saying, measure twice, cut once. Order once and order double. That can be the new saying. Now, when we come back here in just a minute, it will be completed. So hold on. Hey guys, look, it's completely finished. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. I love the way it turned out. And like I said, using the Contact paper is so easy. Plus, if I don't like this after a while and I want to switch it up, then I can totally just peel that off and put a whole new one up. Now, another thing about this is I saved these strips because Contact paper, of course, isn't as thick as wallpaper. So maybe I would bump something up against it and it might rip. It's okay because I can just cut out a section off this, peel that off, stick this right in it, patch it, just like patching clothes, and then no one will ever know that I tore it and I've replaced it. Now, I'm going to show you one last shot. I'm not going to style it completely, but I wanted to just kind of show you where I'm going with it. And be sure and check out the individual picture on our page. I will do a post on our Facebook page of just this end result of the shelf. And I hope y'all like it. Hope y'all have enjoyed this. Thank y'all for watching, and be sure and subscribe and like it, love it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.